Transformers reviews, tech and the news, whatever else I use as a muse. Hit subscribe, I appreciate the views. Influences interest on YouTube. What is going on, people? This is Influence, and I'm back with a video, another one. This is the Magic Square Tapes Team. It's their Legends class tapes for Soundwave. Have Soundwave. I'm gonna compare them to each other later and see how they fit. They fit well, just a spoiler alert. But yeah, I'm just gonna go through this. It's not much, but there is a little bit to get to. So here's the box. The box is really small. Like, this is probably the smallest box I've seen. But then again, these guys are super small. So that's the box. You get the box, you get instructions, of course. And what's nice is you get a card also. But the card is one card for the team, and they have like their renders. It's not like actual pictures of what they look like. And they also have Laserbeak, and they have all the tapes. Actually, I just realized that they have all of them on here, but all of them doesn't come in this set. It's just Ratbat. I don't know their Magic Square names. They're non-get sued names, but Ratbat comes in set. Frenzy, Buzzsaw, and Ravage. Now I spoke about this in my wait, what else? Let's not get into that yet. And you get Frenzy's pile drivers, which I guess I will show off since they're here. I always like rumble with the pile drivers, so I never really use the pile drivers for Frenzy. No iteration, but since it's part of the team, I will show it off in case somebody wants to see it and didn't see my other video. And at the end, I'll bring them all in and I'll compare them with Soundwave and the lot. So just for size comparison to see how small they are, this is Cliff Jumper, which he is Ace. It's Ace Cliff Jumper. It's not really a great figure. It's an okay figure. It was really cheap, so I bought it. A lot of metal, a lot of die cast, but we're not reviewing this figure. So I just, for size comparison, he's about the same size as regular Masterpiece Cliff Jumper. So they are Legend tapes, of course. Oddly, they're about proper size. I mean, they're actually too big compared to this tapes. It looked like more of a radio, but we all know the tapes didn't really compare too well. These are, I can say, some nice figures. What else? This also comes in, which I believe is Soundwaves, and it fits on him. The color's off. I don't know why. I don't know if this was a different color. Maybe I'll insert a picture if I can find one of Soundwave using this thing. And I think it was chrome before. I don't know. I can't remember. It is a different. It's the purple of the other tape. So just for comparison, here's one of the other tapes, and this is the tape that came with Soundwave, the Autoscout, I think. And you have Rumble, of course, which I'll get to him later. But out of all the tapes, the birds are my favorite, Ratbat and Buzzsaw. And they also happen to look really close to how tapes look. On this side, not so much. Never was like that. This side, not so much again, but still nice. Still looks like tapes. These, on the other hand, they just look like folded up robots. He looks like folded up mess. He kind of looks like, exactly, if you saw the Bumblebee movie, that's how he came out of Soundwave in that, which I said that before. And here's Soundwave, just to bring him in. Magic Square's Legend class, so you know. I'm not sure if this, I'm not even sure if this is correct. I transformed him once before. I tried to get him back into tape mode. I think, there we go. I think you gotta get a little bit more compact. In any respect, it's gonna be hard to get him out of there. So I'm not putting him in there, but he can fit, I think so. It's a really tight fit. The only one that fits great, and see, he does fit in there. He fits in there as well. And I actually like the way he looks, but I like the way he looks in the bird. So I'm not gonna have him in there, but I like the way he looks through the screen. But like I was saying, it's a really tight fit, and you can go through the back, I think. Yeah, push this out. Yeah, so that's what you gotta do. You really gotta go through the back. And he goes in as well, but it's a super tight fit. I'm not doing it. Autoscout looks the best out of all the tapes, just because he's just square. Like, everything's right angles. There's nothing that has to come out. He's just a scout. Like, everything's squared up and right angles. So I keep him in because I don't like him that much either. He stays in Soundwave to give his chest a little filling out. And that's about it for these modes. So we'll get to this. First I'll do Rumble, or Frenzy, I mean. He's always going to be Frenzy to me. I was just kidding. These things, again, are super tiny. So if you're not on, and I'm trying to get super close, if you're not on something like this, or if you're just fooling with this on the couch, don't do it. Don't do it. So lift these arms out just to get them out the way. These are pegged into his feet. They kind of fill in that little spot. I'll put them down there. And you pull the feet out, and then you fold him up so you can make his body into the whole body. Then you just get him anatomically correct and paint correct. This goes on the outside, and this is the second time he fell off his ball joint. So that'll happen. I guess that's a negative, but who knows? So I'll put his guns in his hand, since Rumble already has the guns on the back, and I will show them in a minute. So this has a little, lucky I got a little bit of nails, little slider piece. They fit really well. The guns, they're really tight. Same over here. Little slider piece. Throw the guns in there, and there you have him. Ravage I'll do next. Basically fold them out. Fold these down and kind of get them around. Fold the legs out. Fold it up back like that. Get this, you can fold this down so it's more on the end. These out, fold these legs up. It's kind of hard because these are small figures, but they look really nice. They're really nice looking. Like I said, the birds are the best for me, but Ravage doesn't look bad. And for something this small, it's crazy to me. And then he even has his tail. Just flip that up. So yeah, he's there. Over here. Now, Buzzsaw, I really like the way they did it. And for him to be so small, it's crazy. You flip these up. It's almost like the masterpiece transformation. There's no gun sticking out, but I'll forgive it. You can get this out. Just stick your finger in here a little bit. Grab that somehow. Then you put his legs down. What I like is the birds have real small, thin feet. And there's a spot on Soundwave for them to go on his shoulders. And I will show that in a minute. Then you can adjust these if you want, like this, just to give him some character. But I think that's really, really nice. Really good. It's actually amazing to me that they made something this small. And then bat, flip him up like that. His feet, I need to get his feet out. I don't know why I get them out now. Get his little feet out, then you can spin these up and you can move this down. Make the thruster go down because he has the thrusters on his back. Move this down, move these up. Then the thruster goes down. Now this I didn't do the opposite direction. They all came in tape mode. I just did it how I think you get the most out of it, out of the transformation. So then you can, you can maneuver these. And there's Ratbat. I think he's great. You can get him to stand. You just have to angle him correctly. There you go. And there's the tapes. Let me kind of zoom in. Here's the tapes. They're almost like microscopic. It's crazy. But you can see his details. I don't know if I'll be able to zoom, or I guess you can see it in the light. It's all black, so it's hard to see the details. It's a hinge in the middle, so you can kind of get him up to get the little bend in his body. And that's great. I was pulling weeds, so I got cuts and scrapes all over my hand. All right, this guy, I can go through articulation now. You saw a little bit. These are all ball joints and they're pinned. His head is up and down. He does get side to side, a little bit of side to side action. These things move. They're on pins. His thighs are on ball joints, so they can move around wherever you want. And his front paws move up and down. Back paws are stationary. They don't move anywhere. Then you have him. He's on ball joint. Let me see if I can get his face. Paint's not greatest on his face, but you can't really even see it when you're looking at it. It's so small, it just looks right because of the colors are right. So I'll give him a pass. This is a small figure. He has a ball joint for just about every joint. He does have a waist swivel too. It goes all the way around. I don't think I realized that, or maybe I did. I don't know. He has a ball joint, so he gets back, but then transformation, he can get his leg to the side kind of, which makes it extra articulation. Kind of looks weird if you don't have it right, just because of the way it's pinned, so he can transform. His legs get a little, he can go a little down, a little bit of up. So he has a great range of motion, especially for something this small. His head can go up or down, so he can kind of Look like he's eating. Goes back up. You get the wings. I gotta try to block out the other figures. The wings can go up like that, so you can get like a dive bomb, or like he's perched on something, and then you can bring him down like this to get a little meaner look. His legs move just due to transformation in and out. That's about it. And I think he's similar. His head doesn't move. His feet move, so you can get them how you want them. These things move. Put them back. Put them forward. You get them kind of, I think, yeah, you can get them like that if you like. Don't really like that, but you can do it. So it's kind of like that. That looks kind of cool. And then these thrusters, they move like you saw, usually do the transformation, but you can move these back and forth if that's something you want to do. And I will show this little this review's already longer than I thought it would be, because I just didn't think it would be that long, because there's not a whole lot here, but there's enough. So get these arms like Masterpiece, and you put these in here. They have the little ends right there that have the little cutout for them. If the cutout's in the front, you got it on wrong. So the cutout needs to be in the back. And it stays really, really well. You gotta pull this out or the arm will hit it right there. So just pull that all the way out. Of course, it's not a battery operated, not like the Masterpiece version. Or I should say third-party Masterpiece version. So yeah, there you go. Now Frenzy has the, and you can get his legs like this so he can actually use them. I think that's cool. That's cool. So let's back up a little. We bring Soundwave in here and you can see how he is with his click. Also bring Rumble in. See how he is. And Autoscout. Why not? So this is Soundwave with the tapes. I also show off. There's a little groove up here. These legs can go in. And now you have him on Soundwave like that. And you can even put him over here if you want, because they have it on both sides. I mean, it looks kind of silly with both of them on. He's slacking, not doing their job. So there you go. You can have them both on, and it stays on. They stay on pretty well. You see, so they're not gonna fall off on the shelf. He's halfway coming off. His feet are bigger than his, so. But I'm probably have Rat Bat on him anyhow, just because I like the way he looks. Like the way Rat Bat looks. As I say, he won't fall off. This has been a review for the tapes team, and I didn't show this just because it's this thing that came with them. You just take Soundwave's hands off and you stick it on here, But as I said, it's a whole different color, and I don't like the way it looks. Now it might look better on blaster. That's the other drawback. The only drawback with these are I don't like the way they're doing business with the tapes. Like I have everybody I need but Laserbeak, and the only way I can get Laserbeak is if I buy another one of these. So I had to buy the whole Tapes Team, which I was fine with that because I wanted them. I had to buy a regular Soundwave, and then I gotta buy Sound Blaster 2, and then I have 2 separate. Like I don't want Sound Blaster. I'm fine with Soundwave. I'm not buying Sound Blaster to get Laserbeak, so I just won't have a Laserbeak. But that kind of sucks, but it just is what it is, because I'm not buying it. I'm not getting it. Unless I buy it and somebody wants it and I sell it to them. But then again, who's gonna want it without Laserbeak? More than likely they want Laserbeak. So there you go. But yeah, this has been my rant's over. This has been the Tapes Team, and I will get up with you in the next video. Life ain't no. As long as you alive, you can give another try and take it real high if you want.